let's get to work on these clouds. I feel like we should start in the upper left. We're going to turn some of these into a sort of, let's see. I feel like, yeah. Trying to decide which direction to put this curly cube to make this, put my hand too much on the drawing. Anyway, I'm thinking about, these need to look like cinnamon rolls, basically. The clouds are going to look like cinnamon rolls. And I'm trying to decide which one to make the main cinnamon roll. It only needs a small curly cue. The curly cue should be small, and I think it should be here. So we'll go like this. Like that. Like that. That's okay. That'll be okay. These clouds should look a little bit like cinnamon rolls somehow. That's what we're looking for. It's okay if we miss the paint like I just did, because I like it like this. It's okay. This is a Copic marker 0.5. Okay. All right. That's okay to start right there. Let's try this. See what this looks like. Right here. It's a pretty good spot right here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have to use a small amount of this. This is going to kind of be like this pixelizing effect, sort of. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. We kind of got to go in a way. Has to be sort of, I guess, how would it be? Let me look at this. Let's start up here. Let's go with this one first. Okay. We're going to do these little dots. Okay. See what's happening here. And we'll slowly fill in a little bit more. That. Let's see. I feel like this should be on the outside over here. So we're going to go like this. This is a sort of a shading happening here. It's a pixelization instead of a crosshatch. Let's go all the way around with that. See what it looks like in a second. Yeah, that sort of thing. Doesn't matter all that much to me where the shading, if you want to call this shading, is, because there's some sort of celestial event happening here, and light is coming from every direction and all directions, sort of, is how I would describe it. So it's not that important that we get everything right as far as making these seem to be some sort of shadows. I mean, I'm just telling you from my artist standpoint, I'm just filling in and trying to bring some colors together on this. There's a lot to do still, and I like doing it. It's fun. Okay, that looks a bit better. So we're good with that for now. The next thing that we're going to do is get rid of that purple. Most of the purple on the gi needs to go. I feel like most of that purple on the gi needs to go, and so we're going to hit it with the dark blue. This is going to be a brush tip. It'll be like these wide swaths of color happening really quickly. It's a very daring maneuver. I'm just going to jump right in. Hang on a second. Okay. I feel better now. So I need this underneath my hand. What we're going to do? Daring move. Okay, that's okay for there. That might be okay there. Let's come down here. Huh? Okay. That's more better for me. Maybe that's more better for you. It's more better for me for now. All right. Where did I put that Copic at? There it is. Okay. All right. Let's stop for a second. Take a look here. What we have going here. This is Gogeta. The way the kid drew him, he has these kung fu slippers on. I feel like these are usually black. Let's just do a little bit, throw a little bit more ink on here, or wait for the paint to dry. We can do these things on his shoulders. That. He's got these ankle wraps going. Let's make his shoes black. I don't want to make the top of his feet black because this is the way that the kid drew it. And so he has these kung fu shoes on this time, but we're going to make them black. There we go. That looks better. Okay. better. What is all that white underneath there? We'll get to it later. All right. Next thing for this drawing is, let's look for a second and see. Let's start at the top. Blue. Let's see about that. What happens if we do this? Let's just try something again. Just another bold maneuver. We're just going to jump right in. Let's see. Let's do it about like this. Let's make this look like blue flames. Or try to look a bit more like flames. Kind of like clouds down here, parting. Here comes Gogeta. Something like that. I don't know what it's going to look like when I'm done, but I'm already committed to it. So we have to go with it. And then when we get up here and see what it looks like in a few minutes, I'll decide whether I like it. I think it looks better. Okay. Now we need something behind him. Something more than the pink. Unless, let's see. So first of all, let's fix the hair. All right. Before we do anything behind him, which is what we're going to do next, before I get to that, let's get his hair. Again, this is going to be just a daring jump. I don't know. This is the broad, wide brush. So we're going to see what happens with it. It's stuck. Okay, not bad. It's covering pretty good. Staying within the lines, it's not too bad. Okay, that's okay for right now. Couldn't find an eraser. It really pissed me off. Let me show you. So I couldn't find a good eraser because I want to hit, see this pencil side of that, this whatever this is, some sort of lightning effect that the kid drew. I want to erase that pencil. And then this isn't too bad, but there are some pencils in here. But over here is some pencil. But I think I don't care, because here's my idea about this. So I'm thinking about making all of this stuff, everything that's in white still, these effects, even behind his hands, I'm thinking about making it dark. Like, I don't know if it could be black, but I'm thinking about making it look like something, I don't know. I feel like it could be dark. Like, so this one is going to be in front of him. And then this, I mean, he drew it. His hand is through it. So I can't tell whether this effect is behind his hand or in front of his hand. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about making all of it black and putting it in front. I'm actually not just thinking about it. I'm going to do it right now. That's what I'm going to do. I like the idea. I mean, I just like the idea. There needs to be more black here everywhere. So that's where we're at. Let's get a good pen for that. I don't want to use this uncontrollable black acrylic. So let me get a Copic that's like a 1.0, okay? Or a 0.8. Here's 0.8. Let's try this 0.8 first. Let's do this weird thing that the kid drew up here in the upper left. Let's make it all black. Am I fucking this up? Let's go like this. This is going to look better, you guys. This is going to look better. Sometimes you have to stop. Well, not sometimes, all the time when you're drawing. It helps to stop and then pull back. I talk about that a lot. Just take it easy. Just take a break. Especially if you get in the zone and you're furiously doodling or scratching away. You know, and then just take a break after 10 minutes or so and take a look at what you've been scratching. And it will give you a different perspective on the scratches. I don't know how this looks for you on your screen. I'm not really. Maybe it's okay. I decided to do this in this vertical format today, just to see if there would be different eyes looking at it, and if I could pick up some subs. I do draw like this on my channel. If you're new and you're watching this, you've never seen me before. I do a lot of stuff on my channel, but live art is something that I just started doing on the channel, and something I want to continue to do. So it could possibly be a normal occurrence. Well, not possibly. This will be like a normal occurrence here. You'll see me drawing live like this for subs. If you'd like to subscribe, it's totally free. Everything is free on the channel. The entertainment, what you're watching, is free. You don't count the commercials. This is a pencil drawing that I'm inking over and coloring over. It was drawn by an unknown artist. It came from the inside of the sketch pad that I'm drawing on top of. This sketch pad, the origin, the actual artist, the person who wrote this, I don't know. The person who drew all this, I don't know. Every page has some drawings on it, or a drawing on it, every single page. This person likes Sonic and DBZ, and it was a thrift store or garage sale type find, just like this. I haven't, as I mentioned, I haven't found a name on it, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm taking some kid's sketch pad from the early 2000s, and we're finishing it. We're collaborating with an unknown artist, or I'm collaborating, and you're watching me. So it is a we situation. We are all collaborating. Finishing this kid's art. And it is entirely possible that the person who drew this could eventually see this and be like, man, that looks like something I drew. Maybe it's you. Honestly, this looks like something everybody drew in about 2004. To be honest, it really does. Okay. I mean, this is okay, this Copic. I don't know. I should grab the bigger. Let me get the 1.0. I mean, the reason why I don't like to use that brush, the black brush on this, is because once it's in there, excuse me, you have to wait for it to dry before I can touch it up a little bit, and it could take a while. So there's something going on back here. Oh, I see what it is. That should be pink. That should be the pink background. There's this line. I see the lines now. I see what we're at. Okay, give me a second. I'll fix it. Hold on. This goes just like this. Oh, this is so much better, the 1.0. See, so this goes like this. That line underneath belongs to this stuff in the background. So there's going to be color in that spot. There's another spot I noticed where there's no color. Right here. This is supposed to be pink or blue. This is supposed to be blue. It's like a flame effect. I missed it last night. Yeah, man. The black, this needed to be black really, really bad, man. I'm glad I picked that up with my eye because I wasn't thinking about it last night at all. I wasn't thinking that's where this was going. This is all black. These odd looking effects that this kid drew. I don't know if this is a reference. You know, I don't know if this is how the effects, I don't remember if this is how the effects look in the video game or on the cartoon or something. You know, and I don't know that much about this guy. I just know that this is Gogeta. First, I thought it was Gotenks. I don't know who I thought it was because there's so many different names and everything, and I get them all mixed up because I was never a huge fan because I was an adult when this was all happening. And I had kids that were into it. So I know all the names, and I saw all the cartoons. I watched some of it. I watched them playing the game. I played the game. But now I'm reading it. I started reading Dragon Ball, and I have Dragon Ball Z to read as well. And I've seen, you know, cartoons and the live action movies that I liked. I like the live action movies. Man, this is going to look, I'm liking how this is with the black. Just yeah, so I don't know if these effects that this kid drew are supposed to be lightning or if this is a reference to something. I'm just doing it how I want. And not changing as much as I can. I don't want to change any of the kids' lines. You guys hear that woodpecker? These freaking guys, man. Constantly yelling at each other. That woodpecker life is wild. Constant movement. What is that? Are we losing something? No, I just got the tip angled wrong. Looks sick. All right, so now it looks sick, I think. I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but I think it looks way better now. I like that. I like the black. I like the black. So it's going to go in front. This has got to go in front of him. Look at this thing that's coming. It's got it all pointy. It looks like this one. Over here too. Boom, look at that. Like a claw. Yeah, this looks cool, man. I like this. We'll see how this looks after all this. Since we got the edges and the points, we're good to go. So if we need to add, if I need to add some black paint over the top to make it connect with the other art, because most everything else is paint and this is ink, we'll deal with that then. But so this is going all over the top of everything, man. This is cool. I like this. We're covering all this up. All that stuff is going to get covered up. A lot of well, we're not doing anything over there, at least yet. We're just covering all this up with black because it needs to be. This is going to balance the piece as well. The black will make it not so flat because it's in front and it's in our face. And then also this part in the center that's going to be all black, that's going to also not only draw attention to the figure, but it's going to draw attention to the clouds and like make it do something. It's contrasting with the clouds, with those yellow cinnamon rolls that are supposed to be clouds. The black will contrast with that, and it will be more pleasing to your eye. It already is more pleasing to my eye, but my eye is odd. You might not have the same eye as me. Yeah, we're gonna put some. We got to put some paint over this. Okay, we might have to put paint over this. This we're coming to my favorite part. I like this weird shape that he drew up here. This thing up top. Look at this thing. Like a halberd. It's like the end of a pole arm or something, right? Look at that. It's got an S. I love getting to this point of a drawing where I feel like I'm 85% done, right? Maybe even coming close to 90% done. There's like a, it's like digging a hole for a body, right? It's real tough to bust through. It take, you get a little calluses and stuff to break through the hard pan. But once you get into that soft soil, it's only got to be 6 foot by 4 foot and 6 foot deep. All right, let's see. I mean, look at what I did to this Copic. Oh no, it's okay. It's just tired. He's real tired here at the end. This Copic's like, damn. Easy, Daddy. Not so hard, Poppy. Not so hard. You're using me up. You're using me up, Poppy. That's the Copic talking. So we got to throw paint over this. Fuck, that looks good. Holy S. All right. So as much as I hate to do it, We got to switch to the black paintbrush because it's just such a... No, we don't. We're not going to switch to the black paintbrush. We got to do his hands. What goes behind his hands? It's not more black. Is it a gold or orange? I think it is. I think it's close to his hair is what goes in his hands. Or a dark blue for the blasts? I don't know yet. Here, let's come in and look closer. Let's just stop for a second and look at it. See what it all means. This is like a Jesus moment. That's what it looks like to me. It's like that's what we're experiencing is the second coming of Gogeta. He's come back. He has returned. It's biblical, right? I think that Dragon Ball is a little bit biblical. I don't know for sure. I haven't read it all, but I haven't read all the Bible either. But I've seen the movies. But to me, this looks about 10,000% better, and it really isn't 80% done now that I'm looking at it. It's not. This is like 70%. Yeah, I got to do a lot of work on this. So this is like 70%, maybe 67, 68, 65% done. I'm looking at the figure. The figure needs a lot of work. Still, I don't want to change too much of the kids' lines. So I'm going to stay true to the kids' lines. I don't want to over embellish and add too much ink for shading and such. But I might add a little color for shading. I don't know, very little. I'm just looking at it. This is what you have to do. You have to stop and look. There's no time constraints here. I don't get paid by the hour. It's all free for you. You can watch if you want. You don't have to watch, but if you do watch, it's free, and you can do it by subscribing. You'll be able to see when I post these videos, when I go live. Once you're subscribed, hit the notifications, and then I post a video just about every day. I'm trying to, at first I was going to do Sunday as my live stream day, but then I decided, man, Sunday is a day of rest. Okay. So Sunday is going to be my no work at all day. Sunday's the day that you'll never see me posting anything. My fingers are crossed right now. But otherwise, the rest of the week, I usually post a couple of shorts, a couple of videos a day. The shorts will be teasers for the videos. The videos will be around 10 minutes long or shorter. They're typically comic book, action figure, toy reviews, all kinds of, it's all cool stuff. If you're a cool person and you're into cool stuff, that's what this is. This channel is for, not for squares. If you're some sort of a square, this isn't for you. But yeah, that's the channel. So yeah, I'm looking at this. This isn't even 80%. This is more like 65% done. We need more black. We need more color around him. We need, I think, we need thicker lines around the outside of the pink egg that he's emerging from. And I'm thinking about some yellow or orange burst behind him further in the distance or something. And then I haven't come to terms with what to do with those plates that he's got on his hands. I don't know what to do with those. They look like they're Hamilton mint. I don't know, but we got to do something with it. Looks fucking sick, man. I think it does. It's been 35 minutes that I've been drawing. And I'm looking to see if we picked up any subs yet. I can't tell. I've been drawing feverishly for subs. I can't tell if we've got any new ones, though. I can't tell if we've got subs yet. There's no way to tell for me. It doesn't say. It's just a picture of that, what we're looking at. Yeah, I don't see any evidence. But I mean, this might be one of those things where it's like, it just takes time. It's like fishing, which I don't like, especially with a pole. It's It's just you against the world. It doesn't make any sense to fish with just one line. That's why I fish with a net. And that's what I'm doing here on YouTube, is constantly fishing with a net. Trying to get a little bit of everyone, a little bit of everything. That's how I roll. So you'll see on the channel, you'll see silly, weird geek culture type videos where I'm looking at action figures and toys and comic books and manga and cartoons or whatever the hell I'm talking about. That sort of stuff. But then it's a lifestyle channel. I'm cooking. I'm teaching you how to eat healthily and to live past 60 and be fit. I'm a fit individual. I work out 5 days a week. In addition, I am mentally fit. I go outside every day and I walk around in the forest and I sing to the trees. Singing to the trees is very important. A lot of people don't think that trees can hear you. They can't. They don't have a human brain. They don't have ears, but they can sense vibrations. So in a way, they can hear. Typically, they're only sensing like very low level, low vibrations. The sound, the impact of tiny insects' jaws munching on leaves. So trees can sense that, and they exude like a biological chemical through their leaves, like a poison. It's not really a poison. It just makes them taste bad to the ants or the whatever bug is munching on them. Trees can do that. They do that. So when you sing to them, it's the opposite of the sound of the bugs eating them. Instead, it's the sound of a human who loves them, and then they love you right back. And so that's how I do the tree thing. And what else do I do on this channel? I try and be funny. I do stupid shorts and stuff like that. Some of them hit, most of them don't. It's always new stuff is coming up. There's always new stuff coming up too. I just think of shit and I'll do it. And that's what's up. It's all free. So yeah, we need darker lines around the flaming pink egg. We need that. We need maybe something in the middle of the flaming pink egg that's orange or yellow that is behind him. Maybe a smaller flaming egg or a burst, but there's no bursting happening here. There's no bursting happening. It's just flames and swirls. So what's happening on with his hands? I don't know. I got to figure out what to do behind his hands. That should be the same color. Whatever is on the plates behind his hands should be the same color of what we put behind his back here. Maybe we'll put it right here around his lower, it's going to be an aura coming out of his solar plex. Okay. All right. We can't change the kid's lines too much, but that's what we're going to do. There's going to be a sort of a glowing, ooh, let's make it red. Yeah. Instead of flowing in the opposite direction and making the color behind him and behind his hands tie in with the cinnamon roll clouds, instead it's going to be something completely different. It'll be deeper and darker. It's going to be a dark red behind him and behind the plates. We'll do that in a second as soon as I finish my grid. Then we just got to look at him. We got to look at what we're going to do shading wise on his skin. I don't think I'm going to add any more black. I think it's just going to be some variations of skin tone. Oh, damn, it's almost done. It's still, now are we like at 70%? I forgot what I said. Fucking like it though, you guys. I think it looks cool as hell. I don't like everything that I make. It's at least 50-50 or more. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of my own work. I work here. It's more of a job, and I'm more, it's more of an obligation for me to do it than it is like I'm not enjoying myself. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm getting a call. You know what? Let's just stop. Hold on. Let's see if we can take this call while we're on the stream.